This is Leah with Backyard Homestead in Starkville, Mississippi, and I'm out in the garden this morning. It is Saturday, January 8th, and it's really a beautiful day. Beautiful blue skies, the sun's finally out, and it's a nice 47 degrees out here, so not terribly cold. It got down pretty cold last night, and see, I wanted to do an update because I told you last time that it was supposed to get down really cold, and it ended up, the day after I made that video, it ended up, I think the very next day or maybe the one day after, we actually got a pretty decent little dusting of snow. Everything was covered. It wasn't enough to bother the roads or anything, but there was a nice little, probably about 1 inch of snow covering everything, and it was so pretty. But we were worried that that might do the garden in. But everything seems to, some things are a little bit wilted, a little bit limp. The lettuce over here, one bucket is completely dead. So this bucket is just completely ruined. But the other two buckets right beside it look like they may come back. That bucket's pretty rough too. Lost a bunch of the lettuce. But try not to swing it too violently. Over here in this little raised area by the asparagus bed, we'll have some salvageable lettuce out here. And the broccoli over here did pretty well. It's still really small, but it's sheltered beside the house, so it doesn't look damaged at all. The Swiss chard over here, it may come back. We'll probably have to cut it back to the ground, but it's pretty damaged. Parts of it look kind of melted, so the chard may not have made it. But for the most part, everything else, there's a little damage, but looks like it's going to pull through. This is our mixed greens, and they still look like we'll be able to salvage some of these. Not too damaged. The peas still look good. Hopefully they'll continue to make. I'll show you our broccoli heads. They haven't grown anymore, but they don't look damaged, and they're still nice and firm. So I think they're going to be okay, as long as we don't get any much more severe weather than this. And we opted not to cover anything. We just decided to let it go and see what happened with it. And I think it looks like everything fared okay, you know, except for the lettuce I showed you. But the broccoli was our main concern, the broccoli and the grains that we're eating every day. So hopefully that made it. It's supposed to get down to, let's see, since the snow we had one night of 24, it got down to 24, and then last night I think it got down to 27. So not horribly low like they were predicting. They were predicting down in the teens, and we never got that. So as long as it stays in the 20s, mid to upper 20s, hopefully we'll be good. It's supposed to get down to 26, I think, later in this week. But after that, the temperatures are supposed to come up again, so hopefully this broccoli will come on and we'll get a broccoli harvest. But that's pretty much what I wanted to update. The peas still look pretty. And all the greens, they look really bad first thing in the morning, really super wilted, but then when the sun comes out, they recover. So hopefully they're going to keep kicking. I'll keep updating and letting you know how it fares with the cold weather. Okay, so now I think for today we're going to have turnip greens for lunch today, so we're going to come out here and pick some of these turnip greens if we can make it out here. Yeah. These are bags of leaves that the neighbors have chopped in their yard. Oh, cool. Look under here. Look at all the earthworm trails, all the earthworm tunnels. Oh, is that him? Yep, there's the earthworm right under there. You see him moving?
On trails.
Look at all the earthworm trails under here. Cool. Anyway, these are bags that our neighbors have given us of chopped leaves. Yeah, let's look at this one too. Yep. Oh, wow. Look at all the worms. Let me get out of the shadow. Look at all the worms lived under the bag. That's so cool. I love it. The garden's full of worms just under the surface. And they're still, but they're fine. Move, bud. Yeah. There he goes. All right, we'll put the bags back after we get in here and pick the turnips. What? Oh, wow. There's a whole nest of them.
4, 6.
How many?
6.
Cool. There's a huge pack of them here. Just pockets of them. Huh. Yep. right, we'll put the bags back when we get done picking so they have a place to stay.
More bags.
Let's go look under the other ones just to see. Yep.
Nothing there. Oh, there's one.
Where?
Just went under there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, there he is.
There.
Yeah. Earthworms everywhere. Yep, there's one right there.
Yep.
Cool. Happy garden, happy worms. All right. Yep, so we're gonna get out here. Huh? Where? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got nice turnips under here. We're just gonna pick some turnip greens. We got some turnips ready to harvest.
And that one over there.
Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, they're everywhere. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Okay, so correction, we're gonna pick turnips and turnip greens for lunch. Look at that guy. Oh, these are beautiful, y'all. All right, we're gonna, oh, here's another one. It's like an Easter egg hunt down here. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna get down here and pick some turnips and we'll come back and show what we've got. Let me pick some. Oh man, look how beautiful. It's huge. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna get out here and pick. Where? Ah, beautiful. All right, so we're gonna pick a mess of turnips and I'll come back and show you what we got in a minute. Gorgeous. All right, we've had another change of plans. We harvested these really pretty turnips. So instead of picking the turnip greens, pull him out, you can see him. Whew, these are gorgeous. So instead of picking the turnip greens, we're gonna leave them. Hopefully they'll make us some more turnips. And we're gonna go pick a different kind of green to go with these. So we're gonna have turnips. And then over here, we are going to pick the Siberian kale to go with them. Let me show you it. It's doing well. It's really pretty. And you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we keep it, let me get out of the way. We pick it a lot. You can see all the broken stems where we've been picking it. And actually, we've been eating a different kind of green every day, but these seem to be our favorites. We keep coming back to these. So we are going to pick a mess of this Siberian kale, and I will come back and show you what we got. All right, we picked this, but again, we've been picking this pretty heavy, the Siberian kale, and it's not quite recovered yet. So we picked a good colander full of it, but that's not going to be enough for a meal. So we're going to go over, we're going to leave this row alone and let it recover a little bit more. And we are also going to come over here and pick some mustards to go with this. Let me show you these. These are gorgeous too. Do they feel funny when you pick them too? Are they kind of rubbery?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not completely recovered. It's still, chickens are going nuts for this. Snack for the chickens. Yeah, chickens love greens too. All right, so we're gonna pick this, but when you pick it, instead of it being really crispy and snapping off, it's kind of rubbery and it's trying to bend, so it's not completely recovered, but we're gonna pick another good mess of these to go with the kale, with the kale we already picked. So I'll come back and show you everything when we get it all picked. All right, so this is today's harvest. We have on the far right, Siberian kale. In the middle, this is Southern Giant curled mustards. And then on the far left is turnips. And I'll pull the greens off the top of those turnips and cook those too. And we're thinking we may cook them all separately and just do a little side-by-side comparison taste test tomorrow. We've eaten them all, but we haven't eaten them all at one sitting just to compare the taste. But we've eaten them all and we like them all. But I am especially fond of the Siberian kale. But that's it for today. Have a nice little harvest, and this will be lunch. And thanks for watching. All right, so this is today's meal. We have quail from our yard. This is the Siberian kale. These are the Southern Giant curly mustards, cubed turnips with some butter, and then sweet potato casserole. And the only thing on this plate not out of our yard are the marshmallows on the sweet potatoes and the butter on the turnips. And that's it. Thanks for watching.